The Chicago Bears stunned the NFL world today with a nail-biting 31-28 victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers. A game packed with heavy drama, a quarterback shock, fourth-quarter fireworks, and the rise of a young superstar who is changing the future of football. From Aaron Rodgers being ruled out to Caleb Williams delivering one of the most clutch performances of his rookie season. This matchup had everything. If you missed the action, don't worry. This is the complete breakdown you've been waiting for. Let's dive right in. The stage was set at Soldier Field. Cold wind, loud fans, and two teams fighting for playoff positioning. The Steelers entered the game at 6-4, needing a win to keep pace in the AFC North. The Bears came in at 7-3, riding confidence and momentum with their rookie sensation Caleb Williams. But before kickoff, everything changed. Breaking news hit the stadium. Aaron Rodgers was officially ruled out with a wrist injury, leaving Rudolph to start for Pittsburgh. This immediately tilted the game's dynamic. The Steelers' entire offensive identity had to shift. For Chicago, the mission was clear: protect home turf, keep their hot streak alive, and continue building around their franchise quarterback. The Steelers opened the game aggressively. Rudolph, knowing he had something to prove, led an impressive early drive. Short passes, quick reads, and steady tempo kept the Bears' defense off balance. Pittsburgh struck first with a rushing touchdown, grabbing a 7-0 lead and silencing the crowd. Chicago responded with a field goal, but the Steelers still controlled the pace. Their offensive line held up, their receivers found space, and the Bears' defense struggled to establish pressure early. By the end of the first quarter, Pittsburgh looked confident, leading 7-3. Then the game took a turn. Caleb Williams, who started the game cautiously, began finding his rhythm. His timing improved, his pocket presence sharpened, and his confidence grew with every snap. The Bears switched to a faster offensive tempo, allowing Williams to take command. Midway through the second quarter, the Bears drove downfield with a beautiful blend of quick passes and designed runs. Williams found his tight end across the middle for Chicago's first touchdown of the game, taking the lead 10-7. But Pittsburgh responded quickly. Rudolph capitalized on a blown coverage, launching a deep ball down the sideline for a Steelers touchdown. Suddenly, Pittsburgh led again, 14-10, and appeared to regain momentum. The Bears' offense faced a crucial possession just before halftime. The crowd was restless. Points were needed. Caleb Williams delivered. With under 2 minutes left, Williams conducted a precise, surgical drive. He moved the ball with confidence, sideline throws, checkdowns, scrambling when needed. His awareness looked more like a seasoned veteran than a first-year player. He capped the drive with a laser touchdown pass in the red zone, giving Chicago a 17-14 lead at halftime. Soldier Field erupted. At the half, 3 major storylines defined the game. 1. Rudolph was outperforming expectations. Thrown into action because of Rodgers' injury, he kept Pittsburgh competitive. 2. Caleb Williams was heating up. After a slow start, he showed why the Bears drafted him to change the franchise. His accuracy, mobility, and poise were all on display. 3. The Bears' defense needed answers. They struggled early, created little pressure, and allowed Pittsburgh to convert big plays. But the second half changed everything. The third quarter belonged to Chicago's defense. Their adjustments at halftime were immediate and effective. Pass rushers attacked aggressively, linebackers tightened coverage, and the secondary played with more discipline. The breakthrough moment came when Montez Sweat delivered the play of the game. Rushing off the edge, he beat his blocker, reached the quarterback, and forced a fumble. The ball bounced in Chicago's favor, and the Bears recovered deep in Steelers territory. The crowd exploded. It was the turning point they needed. Caleb Williams capitalized instantly. On the next play, he delivered a perfectly placed touchdown pass, extending the Bears' lead to 24-14. Momentum was fully on Chicago's side. Pittsburgh, now down 10, started pressing. Their run game struggled, Rudolph took more hits, and drives stalled as the Bears' defense tightened. The Steelers added a field goal near the end of the quarter, but the Bears still led 24-17 entering the fourth. The fourth quarter was drama at its peak. Exactly what NFL fans live for. the Bears opened the quarter with a grinding, physical drive. They ate up valuable clock, pushing downfield with smart play calling and powerful running. Inside the red zone, Williams delivered again, his third touchdown pass of the game. Chicago jumped to a 31-17 lead and felt in full control. But the Steelers refused to go quietly. Mason Rudolph responded with one of his best drives of the season. He took aggressive deep shots, connected with his receivers, and sliced through the Bears' secondary. In just 6 plays, Pittsburgh scored a touchdown, cutting the lead to 31-24. Suddenly, the pressure returned. Bears fans grew nervous. The Steelers smelled opportunity. Chicago's next offensive possession stalled quickly, giving Pittsburgh the ball back with plenty of time. And this is where the game reached its peak intensity. Rudolph marched the Steelers downfield again, hitting short passes and exploiting soft coverage. The Bears' defense bent but didn't break, until Pittsburgh reached the red zone. On a crucial third down, Rudolph lofted a pass into the corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown Steelers. The score was now 31-28, and Soldier Field fell silent. Everything came down to the Bears' final drive. With the game on the line, Caleb Williams responded like a seasoned professional. He stayed calm. He stayed poised. And he executed. Chicago mixed safe run plays with smart short passes, staying ahead of the chains. Williams avoided unnecessary risks, kept the clock running, and ensured the offense maintained control. On a critical third down with just over a minute left, Williams rolled out and fired a strike to his receiver for a first down, the dagger Pittsburgh feared. That play sealed the victory. The Bears closed out the game, securing a 31-28 win that moved them to 8-3 on the season. 1. Caleb Williams delivered a signature performance. 3 touchdowns. No interceptions. A passer rating over 100. His maturity, decision-making, and leadership were exceptional. 2. The Steelers fought hard despite the Rodgers injury. Mason Rudolph played one of his best games. He wasn't perfect, but he kept Pittsburgh competitive and almost delivered a comeback victory. 3. Chicago's defense stepped up when it mattered. The Sweat forced fumble was the turning point. Late-game stops secured the win. 4. Playoff implications are huge. Chicago continues to strengthen its NFC standing. Pittsburgh slips to 6-5, making every remaining game crucial. What a battle. What a finish. The Bears continue their incredible season, and Caleb Williams proves again that he's the future of the franchise. Meanwhile, the Steelers face serious questions as they wait for Aaron Rodgers' return. If you enjoyed this full breakdown and want more deep, high-quality NFL analysis like this, make sure to like,